Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Plus Mod. I'm Fleet Admiral Tirak of the Heavy Battlecruiser USS Green and a battle group that goes with it. As you can see, we are really ripping into the Klingon Empire. I mean, look at just how much is left to an empire that used to span all the way down here. Oh, they are a remnant of themselves, but let's not be cocky, because if we zoom all of the way in, they've still got dreadnoughts, they've still got big planets, and the Romulans showed up too in the last episode, so we may be seeing more of them. So, let's get back out there, cause more damage. The current plan: encircle, siege, and destroy this planet. Which could be the final planet, I don't really know. But, let's get back into the actual tactical battle to see how much damage we can cause. It's a listening post mission. Yay! We did one of these before. Basically, we fight our way through, we pick up information from the listening post, and that's it. Looks like we've got two Alphabet Soup destroyers here. HF5X2, HF5XC2, and a light cruiser, heavy cruiser combo off over here. Ooh, okay. So things are going to get a little bit dicier. What? Oh, I thought for a moment I was looking at a more Romulan ship for some reason. So, what are we dealing with here? Whew, he's pretty big. And him not as big. So, this ought to be interesting. Up, and another light cruiser. So we found ourselves in another pretty rough situation. I would say this is about as bad as the ambush from last episode. Saving grace? Well, they're all coming from the same side this time. The mission is to blitz by and just scan the listening post for data, so there is that. But, well, as you can see, things are going to get choppy. We are fully charged on weapons. Our frontal shields are fully reinforced. I want to focus this heavy cruiser because, well, he looks X-type. He's probably got some heavy disruptors on board that boat, and I am not eager to run into them. I mean, we will, of course, because that's our job. Did he shoot through? Okay, so those heavy disruptors bleed through and hit the hull. Do I need to worry about anything? No, he didn't cause any lasting damage, but it is concerning. A little annoyed, well, not annoyed, but concerned about this guy being over here. But I want to focus my fire. Yeah, we can see he's got two heavy disruptors. They're punching right through our shields without any much problems. Point defense. Let's work together, people. Alright, fired everything we had. We're going to turn off now, and if we're lucky, we've got some Gatling phasers to fire down the throat. Ah! We lost one of our shields in its entirety. I don't really want to reduce... Crap, that hurt a lot. Repair the engines. We're in a bad way now. We may have bitten off more than we could chew. Again, we have a habit of doing that, especially when we're in a good spot. I'm not happy with just how much, well, firepower is currently surrounding me. Because it gives them open shots on that. Crap. Real crap. And the Gatling phasers just all fired up for defense, so I don't have the advantage of using them for, well, other, frankly, more important things. This phaser, I need them back as soon as you can, please. Oh no, we are all in kind of a bad way. Let's see if we can't pull in close. Yeah, this is not going to be a good fight for us. 6 ships, all X ships against us. It's time to be talking leave, people. And it's leaving time. I'm going to order full power, 2 engines, take the heavy photon torpedoes offline. Because we're not going to need them. We're going to be running. It's time to run, people. Oh, actually... Oh, we fought our way through. Okay, we're down a rear shield. How bad is the surround on us? We could probably pull through this mission if we rushed the listening post. Or we can turn and get off the map. I like the idea of getting off the map. So, yeah, we're gonna blitz, try and get off this map as fast as we possibly can. Because, well, we got totally mauled. It was not good, it was not pretty. I don't want to lose the Vega, but I'm afraid we might. Yeah, we're gonna lose the Vega. Not good at all. But she just can't keep up with the speed. Let's keep it going. Let's keep getting out of here. It's never a good day when you lose an X-type heavy cruiser. But we really should have respected the enemy a little bit more than we did. We did get a little bit cocky because we're so used to running into Klingon ships, which frankly just aren't X-types. And the fact that they're not X-types, well, means we can pretty much bully them. Got into a situation where we're fighting an X-type heavy cruiser, an X-type light cruiser like that. These two, well, they're not full-on X-types, they are good refits for it. So yeah, three total X-types and 3 sort of higher-end X refits. Don't leave, Vega, just come straight with me. Or not Vega, Argus. Probably going to lose him because his AI is going to try and avoid the board edge. Which kind of sucks. Because, you know, we would like to keep him. But that's probably not going to happen. Get ready to switch to the Argus. Don't turn Argus. Don't turn Argus. Follow me off the board. Follow me to safety. Irritation! You dumb. I'm not sure I can get away. Another mine is almost ready. I'm ready to deploy it. Another mine. Ugh, we are not good. We have 8 points of ablative power that we can still spend. That could have been bad if it hit. Okay, it hit. This game is not kind to you if you're trying to retreat, because it doesn't want to bring the AI with you. Off the map. Good. Whew. Extracted ourselves from that crappy situation. Should have paid more attention. Well, not paid more attention. Should have respected the X-types a little more. I know we get so cocky, oh, we're X-types, we're awesome, but we look at enemy X ships and we're like, whatever. Won't do that again. I have no caring about what that data was. Okay, back to a shipyard. No, we're still up here. Gotta flow through that kind of space, and... Okay. I'm not sure we can do this. I thought about the asteroid base assault, but, you know, could have been like battleships or something. We're low on power. Offline. Let's immediately get these working. I need repairs on this. I need a shuttle conversion. And I need the shuttle bay focused on immediately, and then those. This is a syndicate fleet. So those sorts of ships. We've got a light cruiser, a frigate, a frigate, a frigate, a frigate. So of course we're going to focus on a light cruiser, as only makes sense. We're also going to get underway as fast as we possibly can. We are charging all photon torpedoes. We all are charging all heavy phasers. Okay, good. They've begun powering up. We're going to have to limp our way through this battle. At least our shields are at full, which is always a plus. Really is a shame when you've got to go through the battle with mostly down shields. Okay, let's get on in there. It's probably going to take everything we got to kill anybody. How we doing on repairs? More repairs. I know that's going to eat into the fact that we're not going to be able to repair certain subsystems, but I will accept it. Fleet orders. My command only, please. Why? Because I want you in nice and tight with me when we open fire on this guy. We've got to overrun kill him. We got to do it in one go. Range 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4... Everything. Okay, good. Now you may fire at anybody you wish. We will slow down. And you have a point defense system. It's not much of a point defense system, but it's there, so it must be respected to a certain extent. And I want to reinforce. Not in a position to do nothing to nobody, so we will move on to this DWR. Pull away a little bit. Shuttle bay. Get to about, I want to say a range of 5. Just beyond it, actually. And deal with that. Good thing we were just outside of his range for his point defense system. Focus on the next target. Wow, I was really expecting those to get through. Disappointing. Okay, we're down to just the last 2 ships. A little bit of a painful start to this episode. Oh, I'm not reeling, but I am a little bit disappointed that we lost such a good ship in the Argus. Coming around, focus on him, then onto him. That'll end the mission. Everyone will be happy, because victory will have been achieved. His point defense system is out, so he's dead. And blink. Good. Last guy on the map. We've managed to dent him pretty well. Haven't killed him though, and that's the important thing. So he's going to pull up alongside of us. See if he's got any weapons. Come on, shoot something. Well, to be fair, I don't have anything to shoot either. I've got a couple of phasers. 2 phasers, to be precise. Okay, mission complete. Able to complete a surprise reverse despite being in, well, a pretty rough way. We're going to have to spend a lot of cash to recover all of those spare parts, if nothing else. Pull into port. Good, it's no required mission. I'm looking for an XDD. Yep. There we go. That sort of recovers where, to a certain extent, where we are. 132 damage on them, more damage on me. And the bright side about XDDs is they are way cheaper to keep in supply because they don't have missiles. Isn't that such a great thing? We need spare parts. We need spare parts badly. Mines, because we don't use them all that much. And a lot of Marines, because we like to capture when we have the opportunity. Please, game, give us more opportunities for capture thing. Hey, didn't use any shuttles. But then again, what would he use shuttles on? I mean, wild weasels, but most of the Klingons we run into don't use a whole ton of, drones. That's a weird thing to say. Klingons don't use drones? Of course they use drones. Let's get back out there. Ooh, look, the planet has gone white. We're gonna peek in here. It's a convoy raid. Oof, getting into the more core systems now, you can really kind of feel it. Frigates and light cruisers. Okay. I'll take that. So it looks like 2 light cruisers and a frigate. And I can't look away from you. There I can. D5N, H5. Yeah, it's a little hard to read these on the side. One of these are probably alphabet soups. He's the D5. Yeah. Yeah, alphabet soups. With a couple of fighters just to sort of mix things up against us. Luckily, we're the Federation, and so we bring lots of fighter defense, especially these rear-firing Gatlings, which I would prefer to fire at somebody rather than fighters. But if I've got to use them, well, they make short work of the fighters. Oh, goodness. We should really reinforce that forward shield. Post haste, please. Point defense, doing business. And we're gonna turn, wrong way to turn, but it's too late, we're already in the turn. Spread out the damage as best we can. Our rear shield collapsed? What? How? Where did the fire come from? I didn't think they fired nearly enough fire in order to actually collapse the rear shield. But who am I to say otherwise? Okay, I'm going to focus on you. Let them handle you. Hopefully they will kill you before I have to expose my rear shield to you. But it doesn't look like that's about to be the case. Okay, he's punched through my forward shields. He's only a light cruiser, too. Look at all the damage he's caused to me. He's already wiped out 2 of my phasers. Now we got heavy shield in position in time. And not a whole lot in weapons that we've got active right now. There we go, opening up a bit. And I want photon torpedoes. Okay, who's left? Eesh, not doing great. A little bit of bad luck. A little bit of, well, a little bit of being a little cocky. Not really, actually, though. That rear shield going down really was a surprise to me. It's like, where do they still have the firepower to knock it down? Okay. Freighter killing time. So how are we on power? I like to use this as sort of a shorthand for my power state, because it will only charge the shield after everything else gets powered up. So by watching this bar, I can sort of tell how much spare power I've got to play with. Photon torpedoes, patching them up a bit. Engines are back to full. Come on, it should be able to kill him, no problem. Everything except the heavies. And we are reinforcing forward shields. 1. Going around into you. Them kicking off the heavy phasers. Doing what heavy phasers do. Which is something. Another one down. Just gonna rip through this formation. Just too much photon torpedo power for him to handle. Close into close enough range in order to... There really is 2 photon torpedoes. There we go. That's the whole convoy down without breaking much of a sweat at all. Well, you know, aside from all that damage we took. But hey, it was worth it, I think. Hopefully. Now we're flipping the tile. Down here. Surprise reverse, we must accept. Otherwise we lose things, and that would be bad. Very bad. Oh, we appeared inside an asteroid for a moment. That would be even worse. Shields are up. Frigate, 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 frigate. Romulan fleet. I don't know if this guy's the most dangerous or this guy's the most dangerous, but he's the closest. So, let's get on in here. Speed up time. Because we really don't need to pay too much attention to this. I mean, we aren't going to kill them all. That's a foregone conclusion. We have the firepower. Heck, we had the firepower when we were a half-crippled fleet. Granted, that was Syndicate ships, but, you know, they had a light cruiser at least. Here they've just got frigates. Are you really having power problems keeping up with me? They hit with one. That's good. Back down to normal time. And turn this off. G-types and F-types. Dropping all kinds of speed. You're dead. Next, blaze. Fire at you. Still have 2 photon torpedoes ready to get off the chain. So that should help. Come on, range. Tell me what the missiles do. Oh, good. I got a snipe, an FLGR, and an SNB. Again, G-type plasma torpedo and 2 phaser 1s. Would you imagine having to fly this thing? Like, I got a brother who also plays this game, and he played a lot of Romulans back when he used to play it a lot more. And I could never understand flying a ship where this was your armament. It's 6 phasers, 2 of which are phaser 3s. I'm thinking, and I'm pretty sure every single Federation, like, police gunboat still at least has drone launchers or a photon torpedo. And, like, so just try to imagine flying one of these things as your main ships. Oh, that must be hell. You must have to rely on being good with that looking device really well. I assume so, anyway. Flying at this guy. He's the last one. A snipe. Oh, he went active! Good reflexes. I don't know if you were the Montgomery or if you were Argus. But those plasma torpedoes came out and he was like, boom, drop it. And doing well. Let's see if we can't take the station tile. It's a base assault. It's a must... Oh, crap. I forgot. We were supposed to be going home. Whoopsie. We are with the Hydrons, the Zenith, the Hood, and the Perseverance. Okay, then. Perseverance reminds me of something I used to do when I was a lot younger. We have XC, this is a scout, an X-type scout, a frigate, and a heavy cruiser. So, XSC, that'll be the scout. DX, that'll be the big guy, I assume. FWL. I give up, I don't care. It's not important. What is important is building the scatter pack, buffing the forward shield, and really hoping that this is not a sector command post. Because if it's a sector command post, well, we're in a lot of trouble that we don't want to be in. Goes the Perseverance, zipping out. It's got his G2. It's the G2 Gatling phasers, which I want to say are phaser 1s, but they're probably not quite that powerful in Gatling form. As well, we have already seen, Gatling phasers are pretty nuts. Now imagine if they had range with them. I think only the Hydrons get them. I know we don't. It's far beyond whatever we get to do. But as we pull into range, we are going to target the X ship because it's an X ship, and we saw what happened last time we ignored an X ship. That's right, we got spanked. Is he turning away? Is he turning away from us? Guys, could you wait just until you get into range with your heavy weapons? They got one, so props for one. Hydrogen's getting in there quick, mixing things up. I don't think they fired him. Maybe I'm going blind, but I did not see them fire at him. And already he's ripped open the rear shields on a Klingon ship. That's a heavy cruiser, by the way. And he was just like, whoop, no problem. Rip it open. Well, we ripping open the front of him. Look at all them fighters, man. All of them fighters. Alright, Gatling phasers working on a number of people. Again, we don't need to keep a high speed in this fight, I don't think. Unless Divisor really impresses me, which, you know, he could. Is that a B-type? Yeah, it's a B-type heavy phaser. The B-type heavy phaser is the counterpart to our A-type heavy phaser. No, don't ask me what it does. I know one of them stuns things and the other punches through shields, I think. It's been a while since I've read the book for this. It wasn't quite as big of a book as the one that comes with Starfleet Command Empire at War, which is an awesome book that we occasionally refer to as a Book of Armaments. It's good reading, just having fun with it. Back when game manuals were like thick, long things that included like tips and tricks and strategies and breakdown analyses of how certain factions were played. Oh, we got all three. Yeah, those were the days. Because back then, manuals meant something. XSB. This could be it, boys. Boys and girls, this could be it. The big, mean, nasty. Let's see what the probe has to say. You have shields. We know that much. And probe says, yeah, whew. 8 heavy disruptors, 8 G-type phasers, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 Type 4s, 8 missile launchers. Dear God. It's times like these when you wish you were playing Starfleet Battles so that you could call in Merak cruise missiles. Oh boy. Oh, this ought to be interesting. We are going to keep up with you. If only because there is strength in numbers. No, Zenith, we're not gonna go first on this. You can go first. We tried this once. We tried and died horrifically. You're gonna go first. You're gonna let the whole thing shoot at you. Because it's too much for us to handle. So we'll operate at long range and shell the crap out of them. But we're not getting any closer than we have to be. Well, actually, no, that's not true. We will definitely get in close if it's clear that he's firing at you guys. Because then we won't mind so much. Doot, doot. And we are 7 out of range. Ticking down slowly and steadily. Look at those heavy disruptors. Fleet orders. My command. Special weapons modes. Ordering them to fire in special weapon mode will mean that they will only shoot on proximities, which is good. It's what we want. And we'll set them back to normal. Oof. This is only gonna get ugly. There's only one way this goes, and it's ugly. He's got huge amounts of point defense, too. So, did all of those fire at the fighters? Yeah, I thought that's what was gonna happen. Oh, I don't think so, buddy. Come to port, people. We're operating with these guys, not for these guys. Wow. We have some experience with this sort of thing. We really want them to go first. Come on, Pop. Now, they'll never make it through. There's no way at all that they can possibly make it through. There's too much anti-missile defense. But I'm hoping that by saying they'll never make it through, they'll somehow make it through. Sort of a perverse logic if you think about it. Okay, he's focusing on the hood. So... like normal. I'm letting you guys off the chain. Nope, all kinds of mines have gone out. I don't know why you would drop mines here, guys, but okay. Come on, heavy photon torpedoes through that opening. Yes! All of them hit. We didn't even have to down the shield because, you know, he helpfully downed it for us. There's one of the attackers down. No, we're actually still quite a range away. Gotta remember that size is deceptive here. Okay, we knocked out one of his shields. I need to put power to the starboard reinforcement. Not that it would last. I mean, we all know that what will happen. Yeah, we're gonna lose Montgomery here. There's just no way he gets out of this. Are they shooting at me now? They are shooting at me. Okay, pulling away. Wait, what? Oh yeah, those heavy disruptors, they go through things. Oh, Hood is out of this fight. I mean, look at that. They rip right through. He didn't down the shields at all, but the heavy disruptor punches through regardless. And that did punch through. I mean, that went through. We're gonna reverse this turn. Oh my god. How do we kill you? I hate this. I hate this so much. It's like, how do I kill you? We came in here with two of these heavy cruisers, me as an X-ship heavy cruiser, and my destroyer X-ships. And we got nothing.
Repairing warp engine.
Maybe we can contact somebody. Excuse me, contact support. This is bullshit.
Several systems are off.
We're gonna lose another one of these things. And in a time when we really need these ships. In a time when we need as many X-ships as we can on the front line, we're gonna lose another one. Unless, you know, miracles can happen. Do you believe in miracles? Clap. Clap if you believe in miracles. That's what I thought. See, that was your fault right there. You weren't clapping, and so they got, you know, full energy to shoot at us.
High energy turn.
This is my only hope. I don't have the energy for a high energy turn. Oh, it all dies here. Nope. What? Hopefully that wasn't a crash, because that would suck. Although... Come on. Load up the screen. Tell me what we've lost. We just cannot punch through these star bases. They're just too much. We don't have the firepower. Too much firepower that fires out of these things. And it doesn't help that we're in the X period, because now that it's an X-type starbase, those heavy disruptors, they don't even need to down our shields to actually hurt us. Ugh. Come on, game. Don't crap out on me now. Not after all this time. Come on. The last thing we want is for you to die here. What is it, regenerating the entire galaxy at this point? Come on, kick me out. You're going to give me a battlecruiser of some description. It's probably going to be a Bismarck class, which I appreciate. But, come on. Work through your equation, game. I think we've crashed. It's not doing the thing that it normally does when it crashes, but, well, it is stuck here for quite some time. So, you know what? I'm going to end this episode right here. We have seen this horrific battleness. I'm going to check to see what ended up happening to things. If in the next episode we are in a battlecruiser like the Bismarck class, that'll be why. But if you like what you've been seeing so far, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode.